from other by promising to double it in a week. There are still a lot of people that do nothing because they feel that one day their time will come and believe that wealthiness is a matter of divine luck. But having money or financial freedom is more a matter of habits and efforts than luck or easy way. And there are many habits that do not allow you to achieve the goal. From living beyond your means to having single source of income, I bring you 10 things that say you will never be rich. Having a full-time job and work. In this world, there is nothing completely true. Everyone has the potential to make their future as they wish, and in reality the limit is very head of each person. But throughout my brief life, from a few books I read, I have discovered that most affluent millionaires have no one thing in common. No one are employee. None of them are employed. Some of the reason an entrepreneur spends more hours on an average analyzing and structuring their investments. Entrepreneurs hardly take their financial situation for granted. There are always no lookout for unfavorable changes, and this causes them to dedicate their time and effort to take care of their resources. They have to take care of their own financial situation. No one else will do it for them. Being an entrepreneur means taking more responsibilities and risk. Get out of their comfort zones and create additional income source. In school, we learn that hard work will get us ahead in life, but that's only half story, says Rich Man, a top financial advisor. When you are an employee, you are used to a salary. If the salary gives you to live comfortably, take vacations and pay your bills, then you are hardly looking for something else. However, almost no one become millionaire by saving from an employee's salary. So one reason you won't be millionaire is that you only have one job. In my case, I spent 4 years of my life waiting for my salary to increase and working extra and giving my best. But my bosses only increase me when I want to go to another company, not because I deserve it. I realized that bosses don't really care about your performance as long as you do your work correctly. And if you are in company that only cares about the money, you will not earn anything extra of your efficiency. So this year I decide to make a change. Instead of waiting for my salary to increase, I start working only the necessary in the company and use my energy and time for professional projects. The result was to increase my monthly income by 150% between investments and entrepreneurship. I have learned a lot about investments, and I hope in 2021 to become a totally independent. Second point, put too much emphasis on saving. If in January you put 1000 rupees in bank account that generates 1% average interest, 1% annual interest. You will currently having rupees 10 you earn. However, if January 2020 you have bought 3 shares of Netflix for a value of 300, currently you will earn 580 rupees. So I'm not telling you to put your money totally in share market. That requires analysis and knowledge of the market. What I mean by this is that there are better ways to use your money than leaving it in saving account. Saving in bank account monthly will not make you billionaire. Invest wise, use those savings to increase your additional income. There are many in which you can use your savings today that help you generate more income tomorrow. For example, one of the investment I am currently doing is buying courses. Knowledge is one of the best way you can invest your money. I learned to invest my money wisely and I was trying different forms of investments. For example, deposit certificates and shares. In total, I invest my money $7,000 in some course this year, but that earned me 2,500 rupees for improving my writings. In trading, I spent around 900 rupees, but that has allowed me to earn 3,000 rupees so far. There are that money in the bank account would have allowed me to buy one new wallet or purse or handbag, but now I have new form of income that will allow me to retire early in the future. 3. Believe in easy money. Some people believe in easy money. There are many businesses that promise you to financial freedom. Today, there are still many people who believe that they will get rich with the help with them. There are many businesses that promise you to financial freedom. Today, there are still many people who believe that they will get rich, but they don't really work to make you rich. Among them is gambling, no product network marketing, playing with cryptocurrencies, lending money casually. Gambling is one in which the system makes people to lose money, and also to make someone feel lucky. Gamblers lose much more than they gain over the long period. No product network marketing. A network marketing without a product will eventually turn into the form of a process scheme. If you are lucky enough to be one of the first to enter, you will get money fast, but it eventually become an unsustainable business. And if you have your money, you will go to jail or something like that. If you lend your money casually, family members will not take your service seriously. If your family does not want you to pay you, you will not put them in jail. No matter how professional and legal you want to do business with a family member, it will always be something that will took casual. Everything I have accomplished so far has been hard work. From the outside, maybe others people will think it's luck, but every day, even on vacations, I have been getting up early to grow in these personal projects. I learned from young age that easy money did not exist when my father did not want to give me money for a cell phone and I had to save from the school lunch to buy it. Now I know why he didn't give it to me and I appreciate it. Never learn anything about money. The fourth point is never anything about money. One of the bad things happens in our society is that no one teaches about money inside our schools as a school subject. But if you don't learn how to drive properly, you will never get a license. It is not safe for someone who doesn't know basic rules to ride in a vehicle. The same goes for money also. If you don't know how money works, you will never make money works for you. I know people who do not know how taxes work or why companies reduce certain amounts of their salary. I always wonder how they know that they are not being scammed if they do not care about what the companies are using their money on. Financial education enables people to better visualize their opportunity, make smart decisions, knowing where to visualize where to get help and take actions to resolve conflicts. For example, in my country there are laws that those who earn certain amount of money and are studying, the government will return the annual 10% of the taxes they spent on education. I think I know 3 people who use that benefit out of 200 people who study with me. Thanks to the benefits of the government has returning me up to $1,000 for education. Using credit card wisely, I got a free round trip flight to Boston, and I know how to make money works for me. Something that helped me a lot to learn how money works were working for 1 year in a bank. Although I am programmer, the experience helped me understand a logical level how all process works. There I realized that loans and credit cards in general are problem instead of solutions. If they were not for specific purpose, many people believe that credit cards are to spend and spend, but I learned that they are really to have benefits when you use them. The fifth problem people used to have is don't have financial goals for your money. Having financial goals allow me to buy my car at the age of 25 and my apartment at the age of 30. So the goals allow me to work with more passion for achieving it and do not spend my money on unnecessary things. The way to save and increase your income is to have a goal for money. If you do not know what you want to have money for, then it would not be logical for you to save. It would not make sense to save it. Do you want to buy a house, get a new car, travel the world? Those are valid goals that you can write In order to protect your wealth, you want to hold a mix of high and low risk investments. Last year, I got a mutual fund that invests 7% safely. There I have the money that I want to save in the long term. For short term saving, I have certificate and stocks. Also, I start buying properties. I carefully have one house. In the coming year, I will continue to buy for rent and Airbnb. So, seventh problem, having only one source of income. Living only on your employee salary is sign of conformity. Not looking for another source of income means that you have no aspiration or goals to grow. Although you are financially well off your salary, it allows you to have a good life. Having different sources of income allow you to achieve financially independent eventually. Millionaires on average having 7 streams of incomes. They have learned that diversification and creating multiple streams of income is the key to long-term wealth creation. There is key to achieving what many people dream of: financial freedom. Having multiple incomes has lot of benefits. The principle is security. If there anything that last decade has taught us is that no job is safe. 3 years ago, I only work. I have a fixed monthly income, salary and saving, and my goals were only according to that income. My dreams were limited. After I started learning how to have other income, I started dreaming bigger, and now I feel like there is nothing I can't achieve in the next year. The eighth problem is that don't step out of your comfort zone. To become rich is to spend out into the unknown and conquer fear. Exploring new thoughts and ideas and incorporating them into our life means getting out of that comfort zone. We are accustomed to it. The more comfortable you are in your little cocoon, the fewer risks you will take and fewer opportunities you will come your way. The more concentrated you become with fear, the few people you meet and few new strategies you will try. The minute you become comfortable, you stop growing. A moment of fear can screw up your life for entirely. Being comfortable and fearful has killed more ideas, opportunities, more actions, and more growth than anything else combined. If you want to grow, you have to take risks and make mistakes. Instead of being afraid to take risks, seek opportunities to learn new skills. If I hadn't made my dreams to be better income goals a reality, still waiting for a rise and riding an old car and looking for better job now. I know to some luck reason that they were successful. It is impossible to know the thousands of decisions and actions that led them to success. For example, I could write a blog post, have it go viral, accumulating a large audience and make a lot of money. That doesn't just happen randomly through. For most writers, it will take hundreds of, if not thousands of posts that are carefully edited and targeted before one goes viral. No one sees the year of work that went into certain platform and audience before that perfect post took off. Wealthy people spend years on developing skills, building reputations, and creating value before they get paid. 10th point, get a credit card and spend a lot, blowing your entire paycheck each month isn't an ingredient in the recipe for financial success. Neither dreaming your savings or running up card balance. Most of the people who will never have financial health are those who spend more than they earn. Want the for all your life? Fill up the credit card and pay only the minimum. Buy cars that are more expensive than your capacity and never make extraordinary payments on your loan. But keep in mind that being rich in social media is not as important as actually being rich. Impressing people who don't care about you won't help you live a peaceful life. To stop spending, start by tracking whether the money goes every month. Try to zero on non-essential areas where you can cut back. Then create a realistic budget that ensures you have enough to pay the bills and enough for investment. Currently, I use my card for any benefits they give me. For example, to generate points for trip or discounts in specific store. I do not have any loan and I will only take one when for investment when the earnings are better than the interest rate. The final thought, the general population has love-hate relationship with wealth. Some research show those who have money while silently hoping for it themselves. There are exceptions, but the reason a vast majority of people never accumulate a substantial nest egg is that they don't understand the nature of money or how it works. I believe that being rich begins in the mind. You may earn a lot of money now, but if you don't know how to manage it, it won't last forever. How to manage it will last ever. If you want to be rich, then you must educate yourself and know how world works. Because if you continue to believe that everything is a matter of luck and not work and knowledge, then I regret to tell you, you will stay in your comfort zone. This information is only educate you. It should not be considered as a financial or legal advice. Not all information will be accurate. Consult your financial professor before making any decisions about financial situation of yours. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my channel.